Hi, I'm Wallace. I'm the founder and CEO of Above Board Financial. And in this video, I'm going to talk about life insurance for single moms by choice and give you a quick overview. Now, if you're watching this, I'm going to guess that you're perhaps already a single mom by choice, or you're thinking about that path for yourself. And I wanted to share with you one quick tip for a shortcut because the odds that you are busy and have a lot on your plate are high. And I also wanted to give you a quick overview of the two main approaches that we usually see our SMBC clients taking with life insurance. Now, here's the quick shortcut. Keep in mind that you do not have to have guardianship for your child or children if, God forbid, something to happen to you, figure it out in order to figure out how much life insurance is a good amount to get. And it's always important to have something meaningful rather than nothing. Said a different way, you don't want to let the perfect be the enemy of the good and keep waiting to refine the analysis and really have it buttoned up perfectly before taking action. So you can come visit us at aboveboardfinancial.com and we can help you tailor the coverage calculation to reflect your goals for your child. Now, let's talk about what those two approaches that SMBCs often take are. And the first one is more common, and it's where the single mom by choice envisions that if something happened to her, the child or children would move in with a different household and be raised there. And that's definitely the most common. And in another video, I'm going to go into some details about questions that are great to think about and even have a conversation with that trusted household in advance, right? Just as part of planning that might give you some really great insight into how to set your child or children up for success in what's admittedly a really tough scenario. Now, the second approach is where the SMBC envisions that a trusted grown-up would effectively step into her shoes. And maybe, for example, that takes the form of if she is herself a law partner in New York City and her sister is an artist in Georgia, but she said, hey, you know what? If anything ever happened to you, I would 100% come to New York, make sure that your son and daughter finish through 12th grade, get off to college well, and are on their way in life, right? Like I will step in and do that for you. That's the second approach, and that can totally work too. Now, the coverage amounts between those two scenarios can sometimes be different. But again, even if you're not sure exactly what you would want to have happen in this scenario where you're not around to see your little one through to adulthood, remember that you can always apply for one amount of coverage and then there's no obligation. You're always free to accept some of it, all of it, or none of it. And it just gets the insurance company started. And then you can think more and refine kind of like, well, what is it that you really want for your policy to do for your family in that scenario where you're not there anymore? So check out our subsequent videos that are, relevant to you for what you think you might want for your child. And hopefully that would give you the clarity you need to, get started on this and feel good about the fact that even if a really unlucky hand were dealt, that your family would be okay.